Hi everyone, welcome to another video and to my channel FinTech Decode, where we decode finance, technology and productivity. Today I'm going to talk about how you can build your second brain. I know you're surprised. A second brain? A human body only has one. But I'm here to debunk that. Not really debunk, but hear me out. Recently I've been reading a book called Building a Second Brain by Tiago Forte. This book really caught my attention because it talks about how you can create a second brain, your brain's digital copy, and this has really changed my life, and I hope this changes your life too. So the first question that arises is, why do we need a second brain? Did you know the human brain consumes about 34 gigabytes of data every day? That's tremendous amount of data to remember, say, few years later. I've been in situations where I've had a thought, an idea or an observation a few years back, and I wanted to reference it today because I wanted to build on top of that idea. A prime example here is even creating content for YouTube. An idea could strike way in the past and you want to build on top of that idea, and when moment of truth comes in and you actually want to build on top of the idea, you don't quite remember the exact nature of the observation or the idea, and therefore you fail to build on top of that idea and move on to other things. And that's where the second brain comes into play. Your second brain is nothing but a digital copy of your brain, of all of your observations, your ideas, your thoughts assimilated into one place. And this is the concept that Tiago Forte talks about in his book Building the Second Brain. Building the second brain has four important pillars. It works on the code framework. C stands for capture, O stands for organize, D stands for distill, and E stands for express. In the capture phase, you need apps that have low friction and can easily capture all of the information that you're consuming. The three apps that I personally recommend, which the book also talks about, are Apple Notes, Drafts, which is a lightweight app to capture all what you observe, your ideas, and has very low friction. You can also connect it to your watch, your Apple Watch more specifically, and dictate items to it. And finally, the third app in the capture phase is Readwise. Readwise is amazing. It has integrations with all of the popular capturing apps. For example, it has built-in integrations with Kindle, where anything you highlight on the Kindle directly is stored in the Readwise app, which you can reference later. And that's about it with the capture phase, where you're observing and capturing data for future reference. The second pillar in the code framework is O, that is organizing your data. Your brain is consuming and observing 34 gigabytes of data daily, and there are some observations and thoughts that you have captured. And now comes the organization part of it. Here, the applications that help you organize your data in different ways are Apple Notes. Here you can build folders and hierarchical files that allow you to reference these ideas and thoughts at a later time. Apple Notes has a great search feature and you won't be disappointed by that app. Another open source app that I personally use for organizing my data is Notion. Notion is great. It's a database driven approach towards capturing and organizing data. Readwise, for example, has a great integration with Notion, and therefore once you capture all of the data, say from Kindle, from a website or anywhere else, Readwise will automatically sync to your Notion account and put in all the data for you. The third pillar is the distill pillar. In this phase, generally speaking, you want to build upon all of your observations, your ideas or your thoughts that you may have captured yesterday or a few years back. And applications like Apple Notes and Notion allow you to tag your notes, and when you're in the distill phase, it is easier to search and sort through these notes to formalize your idea. And that's what the distill phase is. The last pillar is the E pillar, also called as express. Once you have distilled all of the information and written down a final piece, you then express this piece via YouTube videos, via podcasts, via blog posts, etc. And that's about it for today. I came across this book Building the Second Brain, and I thought I should share all of the ideas and some of the suggestions that the book spoke about. I hope you liked this video, and if you want to learn more about productivity, how to manage time, about good investing habits and technology, please consider subscribing to this channel. And also, if you liked the content, please consider hitting the like button. Thank you.